I slightly disagree with Mick in that the Democrats are at 64, and I've seen it up as high as 68% in support of Israel. Israel's too important of a partner to this country, to Biden, Democrats and Republicans. There is a wing of the Democratic Party that supports Palestinians. That's not Hamas. I don't think anybody supports Hamas, but the pictures of women and children and innocent citizens, whether they're in Israel or Gaza, who are Palestinians, who are innocent victims to war, that pulls on all of us. And I think what the liberal wing, or the far left, is really talking about is, why aren't we asking for a ceasefire?
Right,
why aren't we asking for
regardless of what they're asking,
and why aren't we trying to resolve this war?
But Scott, regardless of what they're asking for, and I'll talk about the far left in a second, it's that sort of attitude, those sort of questions, right, that I think is going to lead. I think the answer to my question then, and tell me if I'm not being fair here, it seems the answer to my question is yes. Support for Israel will almost certainly fade among the Democratic Party. Based on what you just said, no?
No, I don't, because I think you can support a peace accord or a peace plan. I don't think the far left, because they want the president to be more pro-Palestine, or they want him to be fair in his comments and the media to be fair in his comments when there's death in both Gaza as well as Israel. That's what they're pushing for. I don't think Democrats' support for Israel is going to wane at all. What will cause it to wane, if I may very quickly, is that if we send billions to these war-torn countries like Ukraine and Russia, the Ukraine-Russian war, and now you're sending more to Israel and for their war with Hamas, then you start to question, Republicans and Democrats, can we afford to be supporting these war efforts when we've got tremendous issues and challenges with poverty and other issues in the U.S.? But when you have large Arab American populations like in Michigan and I think Pennsylvania, a few others, where if Biden is running close to Trump or whoever the nominee is, and Arab Americans stay home, that could turn in a tight race, could turn against the Democrats in a state like Michigan, but it's a blue state, and so we just have to see how that all pans out. We're a year out, as I said, and the Dems have a story to tell to Arab Americans that are not at the emotional state right now, but from an ongoing support that they've enjoyed for several years.